to my channel for another pregnancy update this week. I hope you've all had a really great week this past week. Mine has been a bit eventful, to say the least, a little bit, but all in all has been really good. So I hope you guys have enjoyed your week as well. So this week I am 27 weeks pregnant. Kids actually go back to school not this Wednesday but next Wednesday, so we've got one more week of them being at home, and to be honest I think they need to go back and I need them to go back. Although it's been really nice having them at home, I think the time just comes when there's just like I can't stimulate them enough at home. There's only so many times we can go out and, you know, go and do the zoos and all of that. There's only so much. Like, they've been to the zoo so many times now, so just trying to find stuff to do, especially when it's really hot here as well. Like, we can't even go to the pools because it's so hot that it is unbearable for me to even sit there in this kind of weather. So they, I think, are looking forward to going back, starting a new year, starting fresh, and I am as well. And then I can kind of start putting things together for this baby, who will then be coming in like 3 months. Yeah, like 3 months. That is insane. I am nearly in my 3rd trimester. So my 3rd trimester starts next week, so 28 weeks it starts. Last trimester to go, and then we will have the baby. So that's pretty exciting. This past week I started off with back pain. I'd say like about a week ago, started off with back pain, and I just kind of thought, you know, it's probably just like the way that I've been sitting or standing, or I've been on my feet too long. It just did not get any better. So I've still got it today. I can't see it going away anytime soon, and I think I just have to accept that it is just going to be part of this pregnancy. It's still mainly on my right side, right in my lower back, and it kind of goes like up my back as well, but mainly on the right. It doesn't, it kind of goes like along my lower back, like over to my left, but it's predominantly on my right side. Sorry, my left side. What am I talking about? It's on my left side, not my right side. It did not get any better this week. No way that I sat, so I tried like sleeping. I've got the pregnancy like sleeping pillow that I have been sleeping with as well. That didn't really take any pressure off it at all. I ended up just using like a heaty, one of those like heat wheat pack things on my back, just to try and like alleviate some of the pain as well. It's not excruciating pain. It's like a constant ache that is just always there, and everywhere like I move, like I can just feel it. So it got to the point where on Thursday I was like, oh my gosh, this is driving me nuts. I'd been sick as well. Like, I ended up with like diarrhea and vomiting, gross, but ended up with that. So that, with the back pain, I was just done. So my doctor is still away, who I have shared care with, so she is still away until this week, Thursday this week. I've got an appointment with her. She comes back I think on Wednesday. She's been overseas for like a month or something, 3 weeks. So I usually would have just called her and kind of gone, this is what's going on, is it anything kind of major, or can I just kind of stay at home? So because she's not here, I had to call the hospital that I'm going to. So I called them, explained, like, the baby had, I could still definitely feel her, and I told the hospital that. I said I can still definitely feel her, but she's just not moving as much. So I was a bit concerned, that and the back pain, everything. Anyway, so they told me, come in and we'll just come and check you out, check that the baby's doing okay, check your heart rate's fine, and just do some blood work on me. So I ended up dropping Tila, so my eldest, I ended up dropping her at my friend's house, and Lexi didn't want to go, so she wanted to come with me, so that was fine. I just brought her with me, and she was so good. We were in there for like 6 hours or something. It wasn't like, it's a long time for a child to be sat there, but she just, I think she probably asked like once or twice, like, when can we go home, but she was so damn good. She just sat and just like entertained herself and played. So they ended up, so I had to go to the emergency because, I don't know, I guess that's where they told me to go. So I went there thinking it was going to be like this massive wait. I was seen within 5 minutes. So they just checked the baby's heartbeat. That was all good. They took my bloods and that came back that I was dehydrated, which makes sense. And then they were going to scan me, and then they decided not to. So I don't really know why they didn't, but that would have been quite nice if they did. So I was in there for like 5 or 6 hours, and then the doctor came in and just said, oh look, like we've got your bloods back, like there's nothing we can really do, and your backache is just going to kind of be part of it. I think they were a bit concerned that it was something to do with my kidneys, so that was good. Yeah, so I just kind of got sent home, and just with, you know, being dehydrated and the back pain, so that's still there. So to be honest, I actually wasn't, I don't know what I expected them to say, but I wasn't that thrilled with that doctor. She just kind of passed it on like, you're pregnant, suck it up. So that was a bit of a letdown, but whatever. I can't wait for my doctor to be back on Thursday so I can go and see her and I can explain to her. My veins as well are still getting worse, as I knew they would. It's just getting a bit, like, as I'm getting bigger, I'm just like, in my back and my veins, just it's getting hard. But I am super lucky that I do not have to work at the moment, and I can actually just stay home, and when the kids go back I can just rest. Like if I wanted to have a day where I just kind of sat and did nothing, I can do it. Like I am so lucky that we're in the position that I can just stay at home. So that's a real big bonus for us. I also had my glucose test, the GDD test this morning, to test for the gestational diabetes. So that was for 2 hours. So my kids went to my friend's house again last night. She offered to have them overnight so that I could get there first thing in the morning this morning for 8:30. So I was the second person in there. So I got seen super quick. So I had the blood test and then the drink. So I had to drink that sugary drink within 5 minutes, and then an hour later another blood test, and then an hour later after that, that's the last blood test. So that was fun, and I felt totally fine. Like I've heard a lot of people say that they like feel super sick and that they vomit, but I was fine. I just took a book. I'm actually reading what is it called? The Hero. I think I've actually got it here. I'm trying to get like motivated and inspired, and so I have just been reading this, the Hero book. So that was really good, and even in there reading it, I just felt like you just feel so much more positive. It's like, yeah, really great. So been reading that. I'm like halfway done with it now, so that was quite good to pass the time while I was in there. Done this morning, went and got the kids and just came home, had some lunch. Just kind of gonna chill for the rest of the afternoon. I think my friend's gonna come over for a little bit, but we're just gonna, yeah, just chill really. Another thing that this week has been, oh my gosh, look at that. Another thing this week that has been definite pregnancy symptom is how emotional I have been. Oh my goodness. I have just wanted to cry over nothing. Oh my gosh. The other day I went out, just you know, got up out of bed, my partner was already up. Oh my gosh, this is not going away. And I just wanted, it was really hot, so I don't think it dropped over 7 degrees overnight. It was really hot, and I got up and I was so hot, and I went down into the lounge and the aircon wasn't on, and I just started crying. I was like, I'm just too hot, don't want anyone to speak to me. I was hungry, I was hot, I was bothered. So every little thing has just been, I've just been so emotional. It's been so hard, because I am usually like, it takes a lot for me to cry, like a lot. I do not cry over I do not cry over like anything like little. Like it has to be something major is happening in my life for me to cry. So to cry because I'm too hot is like so not like me and such a pregnancy symptom. So I'm hoping that it's going to start easing up, and my partner just wanted to avoid me because I was just so horrible. So I ended up having quite a good sleep that night, woke up feeling a lot better yesterday. I think it was the day before yesterday. Woke up feeling a lot better yesterday. And today I feel a lot better. So I think I'm just going to have those random days. And also, he usually works on a Saturday, so he usually works 6 days. And I'm used to, on a Saturday, we usually have basketball anyway, so I'm used to kind of getting up, doing my own thing, you know, getting up to basketball, cleaning when I want to clean. But he likes to get up first thing in the morning and clean it. I don't like doing that. So I think that's what set me over as well, is he wasn't making me clean at all. He was just doing his own cleaning thing. He was just cleaning and doing the garden and stuff. I'm like, I do not want to be doing that at 8 a.m. on a Saturday morning. Leave me alone. So that was, I think, why as well. I was a bit emotional. But yeah, the aircon thing was pretty ridiculous. Apart from those, like, apart from that, so apart from like the hospital, the glucose, super emotional, my veins, and my backache. Oh my gosh, I just sound like I'm whinging. I do not mean to whinge, but this is all about like what happens and how I feel for these weeks, right? So this is how I feel and this is what's happening. So I am super excited to get into my 28 week as well, because it's just coming around so fast. And I've noticed I can't, so I'm like touching my belly as well. Like I'm always like rubbing my belly, or I don't know, I just love it. I think that it's great. Also decided on the capsule that we want to get as well. I'll put a link or something in so that you can see what one it is. It's the MAXI COSI, oh my gosh, I can't remember what it's called. MAXI COSI something. Anyway, I want to get that one. So I think I'm going to go and put that on lay-by so that we can just pay it off, and so that we don't have to bring it home as well and have to kind of store it somewhere. So we're definitely going to get a capsule, but the car seat, I think we'll just get the 0 to 4 car seat. I don't want a 0 to 8 one, I want a 0 to 4 one. We will get that like when the baby's here and as she's kind of getting out of that capsule, because otherwise we're gonna go and buy it and then it's literally gonna sit in the box until she's out of the capsule anyway. So I think once she is nearly out, then we'll go and probably just lay by it again, or just buy whatever, depending on how fast we need it, go and do that. But I'm hoping that the baby shop that I want the capsule from will have a sale this weekend. I am hoping it's Australia Day on Friday, this Friday. So I am hoping that they are going to have a sale so that I can go and put it on lay-by in a sale. I mean, pay full price, but it's always better in a sale, right? It's always better. My week summed up. So I've got the doctor's appointment on Thursday, which will tell me the results of that gestational diabetes test, and they were testing my iron as well, because I am iron deficient from the last test that we did. So hoping that I'm not anymore, hoping that these tablets, these iron tablets I'm taking, are working. But yep, that is my week, and I will see you back for my 28 week update, which will be next week. So I will show you my belly, the shirt on to the side, and then I'll see you next week. Bye.